what I want to do is review this game, and it's called Need for Speed Undercover for the 360. And first off, let me say, I've read reviews for this game, and it's getting really, really, really bad reviews, and those people are wrong. I don't know what they were thinking. I mean, I think IGN gave it a 5. I'm like, are you serious? A 5? Like, shouldn't like games like video game movies get like 5s? I mean, okay, let's just start off by saying if you liked Need for Speed Most Wanted, then more than likely you will really like this game. What I found, the past Need for Speed games, I didn't like the controls. I didn't like that there was no story. And this one has a story. Granted, it's pretty much Fast and the Furious Part 1 story-wise, but nonetheless, it's still cool. Because racing games, to me, are like boring if there's no story. Like, it's just repetitive, just like, you know, driving and driving and driving. But what I like about this is there's a story. And the controls is pretty much arcade style, you know, it's not simulator. So don't expect Gran Turismo or Forza. So it's, you know, easy to handle, pretty much, you know, it's easy to make turns, and then there's a nitrous, which those other games don't have, so you can pretty much guess the type of game this is going to be. This time the story stars, because I know Most Wanted starred, you know, I don't remember, I think Josie Marin or whatever. But this one stars Maggie Q, which you can kind of see right here. And for those who can't really tell, here's a picture. And that's pretty much her. And also stars Christina Milian, which is her. And basically, you know, it starts off with the story, and then you play as this guy, and then whatever. I'm not gonna get into the story, but it's pretty much Fast and Furious, like I said before. And this game has it starts off like it's supposed to be open world, the whole game and stuff, but the thing is, like, you don't really drive around. You open up a map, and when you open up the map, it'll show you like the different events and stuff that you have to do, or you press down on the directional pad and it'll take you to the next event that you're supposed to do. Then there's two things. There's jobs and events. And I think that when you do enough events, the job opens up. And for the events, there's because I'm looking at the instruction manual because I'm not sure. There's about 5 different type of events that you have. There's a highway battle where it's you and another car, and the car starts off ahead of you, and you're going through traffic, and you have to pass them. And you either have to be in front of them before the time runs out, or you have to be at least 1,000 feet ahead of the car to win. That one is really fun, and you know, it's different from the past Need for Speed games, so that's kind of a cool thing. Next up is Sprint, which is pretty much, I think it was from Most Wanted too. It's pretty much a race, you know. It's like you and 7 other cars, and there's no laps, so you basically have to get from point A to point B before the other cars do. And then next is Circuit, which is kind of the same thing but with laps. And first, let me say, this game has rubber band AI, and if you don't know what that is, it's when, like, you know, you'll be ahead of the car for like way ahead of the cars. I mean, like, you'll look at the map and you won't even see the guy behind you on the map. That's how far you are. And then all of a sudden, when there's about 20 seconds left of the race, they magically appear 2 seconds behind you, and if you slightly mess up, if you hit any type of, you hit the wall or anything, they will catch up and you will lose. And I hope you don't suffer from you know, anger. I hope you don't have anger management, you know, because you will want to throw your controller. So if you suffer from that, you may not want to get this game. But I'm pretty much almost every racing game has that, but here has it really bad and you get really pissed off, so try not to break your controllers with that. Next up, there's Outrun, which is basically it's you in a car and you're racing each other, but you have to pretty much, once you have to pass your opponent, and when you pass your opponent, you have a minute to catch up and pass them. If not, you're the winner. That one is kind of fun but really easy at the same time because there's no set path. So for this, once you pass your guy, you just go crazy, you go in different directions, take different paths and stuff. And if you keep doing that, they won't be able to find you anyways, so it's fairly easy. And next up is checkpoints, which I know for sure was in Most Wanted. And basically, that is like, they give you a time limit, and there's like different there's different points that you have to get to within a certain amount of time. Like for instance, you have to get to this section within 40 seconds, and once you get it, it adds more time to get to the next checkpoint, which is fairly simple too. Now for the jobs, there's hot car, which is you have to steal. Well, you steal a car, and you have to take that car to a checkpoint or to a garage that you have to take it to. But the thing is, a lot of times the car you take won't have nitrous, and you have cops coming after you as well. So you have to lose the cops with whatever car you have and get to the checkpoint. Wheelman is just your car, and you have to pretty much lose the cops, which is kind of fun. But the cops can get crazy at times. But it's not super hard. So, and then next is you have boss chase down, where this is kind of fun. It's you have to basically, like, you're told to chase after this guy, and you have to like hit their car enough time to where their car like turns over and they can't drive any longer, that one's kind of fun too. And there's also one, I don't know if I mentioned it before, but there's you're told that you have to wreck you have to cause at least like certain amount of damage to the environment. Like you have to cause, like, let's say $20,000 worth of damage, and that basically is you have to like break barricades and run into cop cars and all that stuff. Overall, I really enjoyed this game. I had so much fun playing this game. I suggest what you do is put like a lot of your favorite songs on your hard drive and just play those songs instead of the songs that are on this game, and you'll have a blast. I mean, believe me, I just beat this game story-wise. I beat the game, which is not too long. It'll probably maybe take you 2-3 days to beat the story, but then there's so many events. Like for you to get 100% game completion, you have to complete all the events, and there's at least probably over 100 events. So it will take you a while if you want to, like, you know, master this game. And this game also is really great for achievements, because just playing through like the story mode and stuff, I have at least 38 achievements out of 50. So that's kind of cool too. And overall, this game is pretty easy. Most Wanted, I found, was pretty difficult. It was a little on the difficult side, not too hard, but this game is fairly easy, and you will not have troubles with this game. So that's cool. The graphics, I believe, are good. You know, they're not the best graphics I've seen on a 360 game, but they definitely do the job for a racing game. So that's cool. I really enjoyed the story. I mean, I personally love the whole cutscenes with like the actual real life like video. You know, like nowadays when you play games, it's just like, you know, CGI graphics, but this is like, you know, complete like video acting and stuff that I kind of like, which you don't see much in games anymore. So that's kind of cool. What else is there? I haven't played online. I usually don't really play multiplayer when it comes to a game like this. What else is there? Overall, it was a really fun experience. I would maybe say maybe you should rent this, but if you're gonna rent this, like, play this game for those 5 days, like really play it, so you'll be able to complete everything, because it might take a little longer if you want to like get everything and do everything in this game. But overall, I think it's a rental, because once you're done with the story mode, you know, that's pretty much it. You know, because right now, like, I'm gonna try and do more events and stuff, and then I'm probably gonna go out and sell this to like GameStop, because, you know, I'm pretty much done with it. But it's a really fun, great game. It definitely deserves more than a 5. And if I was on IGN, if I had to rate it, I'd probably give it at least like maybe like an 8.3. You know, I had a great time with this game, and I really think you guys should at least rent this game. Don't read the reviews. They have no idea what they're talking about. It's a really fun game, and go out and check it out. And thanks for watching, and please subscribe, rate, comment, do all that fun and crazy stuff. And take care, guys. Like this, I've got a few others around me.